Hi there, for this video we are going to be reviewing realistic fiction. This whole week we've gone over realistic fiction and learned the process in writing a realistic fiction story. So now we know what authors think when they decide, hey, I'm going to make a realistic fiction story. So what I'd like to do today is just review realistic fiction. What does it mean? Realistic fiction is a story with made-up characters that could actually happen in real life. Let's go ahead and look at the little poster we've been focusing on all week. So realistic fiction, stories are made up, could actually happen in real life. The characters, if the characters are people in the story, then they act and talk like real people do. If there's animals in the story, then they act like pets or other real animals. The setting is a place that could be real in today's world, like school, the beach, a park, the mall, the movies. Those are real places that we could actually go to. Events. The events could actually happen. So maybe it's a soccer game on a Saturday morning and the character's team wins and everyone's super happy and goes out for pizza. That could actually happen in real life, right? So that's an event that could actually happen in today's world. The characters have problems that real people might have. So maybe one of the characters, their phone isn't charged. Well, that's a problem. Now they don't have a phone that they can call people on. Well, what would be a solution to fix that problem? Charge your phone. So that's an actual problem that could happen, and the solution or the resolution is a good one because it could actually really fix that problem. Okay? So realistic fiction, stories are made up but could actually happen in real life. Let's kind of look at a short realistic fiction story and then we'll read it and then we'll talk about it. So this story is called The Pet Plan. The kids had a pet at school. They fed the pet every day, but one day the pet got out. Will we find our pet? Asked Jen. Yes, said Ned. I have a plan. What do you think his plan is going to be? Let's read to find out. First, look in every place in the room, said Ned. They did not find the pet. Then we will put out cookies, said Ned. The kids sat and sat. Sip, sip. The pet ran out to get a cookie. Get the pet, said Jim. At last, the kids got the pet. Then it was safe and warm in its nest. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the characters in this story, The Pet Plan. So the characters were Jen, Ned, Jim, and then the pet. So were the characters, these kids right here, were they actually behaving and acting like people do? Yes, they were. Was the pet behaving like a pet would? Yes, the pet was behaving like an animal would, like a pet would behave. Okay, so the characters and the setting, those are good examples of a realistic fiction. Everything that has happened to the characters and the pet could actually happen, right? The pet got loose. The kids wanted to find the pet, right? Could that actually happen? Could you actually lose your pet in school? A class pet? Sure, you get out of the cage and run around the room and you can't find it. That's actually could happen, right? This is made up, a made-up story, but everything that's happened in this story could actually really happen. So, what do you think? The Pet Plan. Is this a good example of a realistic fiction story? It is, okay? So also, let's talk about the problem's resolution. Their problem was what? The pet got out. The resolution. Was this a good resolution or was it not so good? Could this actually really happen? Could you actually put out a little treat for a pet, hoping that the pet would smell it and want to come and get it? Sure. So character, setting, the problem, resolution, the different little things that happened in this story can all really happen. It's made up, but could really happen. Okay? So, I hope you enjoyed today's little review of a realistic fiction. I hope you enjoyed that little story. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the reading today.